Hey y'all, it's Abby May from Abby May Art, and Sammy's here too. And today I'm going to continue my, what I'm calling my Shattered series or Shattered collection. So I've got my taped up canvas here behind me in a funky kind of broken up design. And for this one, I'm going to be doing some blues, greens, and purples. So yeah, this recommendation comes from a Redditor, so it should be a lot of fun. So let's go paint. All right, so I've got lots of blues and greens and some purples over here. And then this Viridian, which is kind of like blue and green. Some silver, white, and off-white. So I think it'll look pretty interesting. So it's just gonna be like the last one that I did, where I drizzle all the colors in the sections. I'm gonna try, I don't know, I'm kind of torn between having paint on the tape that runs across the canvas. I think if I did do it like that, it would make it much easier to make sure all of the sections are covered, but at the same time, I don't want to have too much paint on this tape because I will need to peel it up while the paint's wet, and so I don't want it to accidentally drip into my painting, which is a very real possibility. So I think I am just gonna stick to the sections and make sure that I fill them up real good, and then try my best not to run over the edges because I did not tape them, which was probably not a smart thing to do, but whatever. We'll find out whether it is or not. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best not to run over the edge and cover all the sections. So let's go ahead and start drizzling the paint on. Just starting off with white here to kind of get things going. And I painted the edges Payne's Gray blue, which is like a super dark blue. And I definitely plan on using some of that in the painting. Oh man, my stomach is grumbling. Oh boy. All right, well, good thing I've got this extra white talking. But this has a drop of silicone oil in it. So it will have the paint sealing up a bit. And some of my other colors actually have some silicone oil in it as well from the test commissions I had been doing. This one will definitely have the cells. So how's everything going? How's your year going so far? Hopefully good. But if not, that's okay. We still got plenty of the year left to turn things around. That's certainly for sure. Mine is going pretty good. You know, just busy, working on things. I've been working on merch a lot lately, so I added some desk mats to my store. And I'm thinking about redoing my sweatshirts that are out there. I think, for some people, the all-over design is, oh my God, I don't know if you can hear my tummy rumbling, but it is rumbling. What was I talking about? Sweatshirts. So I have these sweatshirts that I really love. I literally have like a bunch of them. And it's got my art on it. And I think sometimes for some of them with like the all over design, it's maybe a bit too much for some. I don't know. So I'm looking to kind of redo those and relaunch them and not be shy about announcing them this time. Yeah, I don't really talk about them a lot because I'm a little bit shy, not gonna lie. Okay. Let's do this light blue. What's the best thing that's happened to you this year so far? There's gotta be something. At least I hope. Oop, I already went over the edge of the tape here a little bit, but that's okay. So for me, some of the good things that have been happening this year is right at the beginning of January, I sold some originals, which was awesome. And I just confirmed on my commission piece with my client that she likes the results of the second one that I did. So I'm super excited about that. I got her painting to be framed by a local framer scheduled. Also really good stuff. And I've been really working hard on optimizing my reels for Instagram. So I've started to get some more followers on there, which is pretty cool. Yeah. I am a little bit worried about making my goal of 40 originals sold this year. After those 2 in January, it's just kind of dipped off a little bit. Okay, so we did some blues and let me put the purple over here so I don't get confused. Blues, purples. Let me do some greens. I'm gonna do this green first. It's more like green than blue-green. Which, since it's more green, I want it to be blended more. I don't want it to show up as much, but I want it to help add some depth to the greens I will be adding. But yeah, one of the areas I was starting to sell my artwork pretty well was Reddit, and one of the communities that I post in, but then they changed the rules where you can't have a question in the title. So it's been a little bit harder to get more traction with that rule change. We are figuring it out. I'm trying to use my left hand so I don't accidentally lock the camera. No, I am not left-handed. Okay. I think I'm gonna do silver. This one I am gonna have to do right-handed. I was thinking of stopping this collection at 3. I don't know. What do you think? Should I stop at 3? Should I do more? I've done a like red, purple, and pinks, which that one is my absolute favorite that I've done of these so far. And the other one is like emerald green, orange, yellow, and it's okay. It's a little bit too yellow for me, but it's not bad. There's certainly areas that I do like. So now I've got this blue, green, purple one. So what do you think? Should I do another like warm colored one? Or I don't know. Or should I stop after this one and move on to the next thing? Yeah, I definitely have an idea for a collection that I want to work on. Because when I was posting on Reddit, I got a lot of comments about my paintings reminding people of betta fish. So I definitely want to do a collection of betta fish where, you know, y'all send me your pictures of betta fish and then I will paint an abstract of it. So I've asked that at least on my socials and on Reddit. So I'm excited. I hope I get some pictures of some betta fish soon. Feel free to share yours with me here on YouTube. See if I can get them added to the collection. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and use up the rest of the silver. There really isn't much left. Oh, look at that, the sun's coming out. It was a pretty gray day this morning here. But it's nice seeing that the sun's starting to come out. Alright, get some lavender in here. Yeah, I really love this lavender color. I've been using it a lot in my paintings lately. Definitely, well, still got a couple tubes. I might get some more though next time I'm out, because I need some ocean green color that I'm out of, which I would have preferably had for this one, but we'll see how it does without. I used a sky blue instead. So the reason I was kind of debating on leaving this one at 3 is while I was working on my commission, it was really hard to kind of split my focus onto anything else. So I kind of have just, it's taken me a while to finish this series. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I just am so used to being able to work on it right away. And it's probably better to do it, to like finish them in a short amount of time, because then you have like how to improve it in the like forefront of your mind. Oh man, I hope this turns out pretty cool. I've definitely tried purples and greens together before, but maybe I just didn't have the right shades, and I didn't really love the end result. But I'm hoping with this one, it'll be better. Let me do off-white. Yeah, so along with the beta collection and this collection, I had this idea for another painting where I would do, it wouldn't necessarily be a Dutch if I want it to look the way that I want. It would be a flip cup, which is where you have colors layered in a cup, and then you flip it, and then, you know, for the ones that I've done, I've always had like one of the colors have silicone oil, and it will make, you know, the nice big bubbly cells. I was thinking about doing that in like a section of the canvas, letting it dry, and then having like strips of color or gold leaf, and like maybe some shapes. I don't know. I'm just thinking of different ways that I can incorporate fluid art with different styles. Because I think sometimes for the all over designs, it might be a little bit too much. What I'm trying to say is like I'm going for more of a minimalist look, I think, for the next, for this idea that I've got. Might be interesting, might be horrible, but I don't think so. I don't think it'll be horrible. So funny story from working on the big commission piece. So the canvas itself was like way too big for any of my tables in here. So I had to paint it on the floor, and because I was painting it on the floor and like how close I needed to get to the canvas, I was stepping all over the puppy pads, and the puppy pads definitely had like drips of wet paint. So I have a couple pairs of socks now with with paint on the bottom of them, and I guess maybe a couple more paint spots in this room, which is not a bother to me. I mean, it's gonna get messy in here, and that's totally fine. Whenever I go to sell my house, I'll definitely be replacing the carpet anyways. Oh, I forgot one. Ooh, I'm excited. I think this will turn out really good. I'm really hoping. All right, last color here is the Payne's Gray. And then we will be ready to go. I don't want to do too much because I think it will take over a little bit, but just a little bit to tie in the edges. Looks like maybe that one section up top is kind of shifting towards me. I think I need to put something underneath the pegs on my side of the canvas before I blow it out. Okay, I think that's probably enough. I don't want it to take over, so. Yeah, let me fix it so it's not shifting towards me. Weird. All right, so I've got some caps underneath the front two pegs here. So hopefully that will help. I will certainly come back and check on this once I'm done blowing it out to make sure that it's not all the paint's shifting. So that's no bueno. So, all right, here we go. Let's blow this bad boy out. All right, now here we go. All right, so there will be lots of paint over the tape, but we will do our best. But I am loving the colors so far, and we're getting some pretty cool cells. So, but I think I need to move my camera so my right arm isn't all up in the way. Okay, so I definitely put enough paint on in the spaces, but I am noticing that like for the shape that I'm like trying to do, you know, because I'm trying to go around the edges and like get this nice kind of sweeping design. But maybe for these, I need to start in the center with that and then work my way out. Because I'm definitely running into where I have an excess of paint in, especially like these smaller areas. So we'll give it a try. Okay, so it looks really neat. I'm super happy with the colors. Yeah, yeah, I can see where like that really green that I used kind of had added depth to that color, but I'm glad that I layered it early so it didn't take over. You just have some areas where it just kind of like, it's like a little whisper. So like a little bit here, some up here, and it looks nice. I like that I used like the royal blue, and I'm glad that I didn't use too much of the Payne's gray. Again, you get like little whispers of it here, a little bit in here. I think it looks nice. I'm really happy with the colors that I used, and there is a lot of paint on the tape, but I'm not gonna worry about that. You know, all that we can do is when we go to take the tape off is just to be as careful as possible. Yeah, it looks great though. I'm so excited, yeah! I will say that even though it's kind of been a while since I did this style, I did a really good job of making sure each section had enough paint to move around, but it was a little bit troublesome in some areas where there was just a lot of paint. So yeah, it'll be challenging when, you know, we let this sit for a bit to peel up that tape without it kind of dripping. You know, even if it does drip, we'll just say that it was on purpose and that it just adds a little extra something to it. All right, so I'm going to torch this real quick, scrape the sides where I did have to go over the edges, and then I'll take you down for a closer look. All right, so here are the wet results. I love these colors. I think they look stunning. What do you think? It certainly beats all the times I've tried to do purples and greens together before. I think it looks fantastic. And as it sits, it'll develop more cells from the colors that had silicone oil. I will say from doing these where, you know, I'm not starting from the center and blowing out, I very much get like universe vibes, like the pictures that you see NASA release. I really get that a lot from doing these ones, where the like all the different directions that I go in just kind of make it more less uniformed, I guess. I don't know. I don't really have a great word to explain what I mean. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this sit for like, I don't know, probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, since there's a lot of paint. And then I am gonna come and take off the tape. And then it will sit to dry until it's dry to the touch in a couple of days. And then I'll show you the dry results. So I'll see you in a bit for the untaping. All right, y'all. So it has been about 90 minutes now. And so I gotta take the tape off. So I prefer to do this without gloves. When I have gloves on, the tape kind of sticks to my gloves and it can cause a whole mess and have me accidentally mess up the painting. So I'm going to be doing this gloveless, so I'm not going to be able to shift the camera and stuff around a lot. Okay, keep your fingers crossed for me. This is the most stressful part. Oh boy, come on. Well, I don't like that I did it like that. So I didn't remember that I taped the inner parts of the tape first. So it overlaps with this outer edge that I'm trying to peel off. So I guess I'm gonna have to go for the inside part. And it's totally okay that like some paint's getting on the areas that I don't want, because I can clean those up later. Oh Lord, I'm putting that back down. Yeah, there's another strip here that goes over it. Lord. Okay, I'm just gonna try from this side. Okay, this one's on top. Whew. That was super scary, but it went a lot better than I thought. Oh, is this going to be a hot mess? Okay, right. There's another one there. It's somewhere along here. So if I ever do another one like this, now I know that taping across first is the way to go. And then taping the edges on top. Okay. No, that's exactly what I wanted to freaking avoid. Have some areas where it dripped here and there. I don't know how I could have avoided it. Jesus. I'm just like, I'm not able to find which pieces of tape are on top and which aren't. That one's not on top. Okay, but this one is. There's one over here. Somewhere. me get a paper towel. I did not organize the tape very well here. It's just how it goes sometimes. Here we go for this one. No, 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 no! Oh! God dang it. This sucks. I'm really sad about all that paint that just dripped. I don't care that it dripped in the gap there. I just don't want it to drip on the design. I feel like maybe I should have let this sit for longer. I mean, now we're doing it, so I've got to do it. Oh man, this makes me really sad. Yeah, this makes me sad that I dripped and messing it up. This one's crossed over another one. Jesus. I did a horrible job with taping this one. Yeah, it literally bums me out that I didn't tape this better. What a mess. I've certainly done better on the other ones. But you know, I can't wait until it's fully dry to pull the tape, because if I wait until it's fully dry, then when I go to pull it, the paint might peel up more in areas where I don't want it to. So like the paint would rip up, and that's definitely not good. Jesus. This is just a hot mess. I don't know why I tried doing this after 90 minutes. I think I should have waited 2 hours. I'm just sad that, like, this is the area where I messed up the design. Okay, well, it's untaped, so I'm gonna let it dry, and I've gotta wait until, you know, it's at least dry to the touch before I fix up the edges, and then I'm gonna paint these I'm gonna paint the strips where I just pulled up the tape in the center. Payne's gray, so it's gonna be dark blue. So yeah, I'm pretty bummed out that happened, but I knew that was gonna be a risk. I really wish I had taped it better. I'm really sad that I messed it up. Alright, so, yeah, I guess that's it for now. I'm gonna throw away the tape and just kind of leave everything as is. I don't want to further mess it up trying to fix it and then just make it worse. Damn. Alright, y'all. Here are the dry results. I was editing the video for this, and all of those emotions, the stress of untaping, the disappointment of accidentally dripping in areas that I didn't want to drip, all came flooding back. It was really tough to watch, but this piece doesn't look bad. I'm still really happy with the colors. So the area that you can see where I dripped the most is in here. But again, it doesn't look bad. It bothered me when it happened, but it doesn't look bad. So I'm trying to stay positive about it. But yeah, while I was doing that, I was so sad about it. I know at the end of the day it's just a painting, but you always hope that it turns out good, and when things don't go right, it can be hard. There's another little spot where you can see where I dripped. Yeah, you just want it to go right and turn out good, and so sometimes when those things happen, it's hard not to have those feelings kind of come crashing over you. So yeah, but I'm happy with it. I think it looks really good, and it just needs to be varnished and then it'll be ready. So what do you think? Do you think it turned out okay? How did this video make you feel? Did you get emotional when I did? I know I did watching it back, so apologies for that. Alright, so that is it for now for this one. Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting what y'all think about this. So yeah. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. So hopefully it goes so much better than this. I never want to feel like this again, but I know it's part of the process and it happens every once in a while. So, yep, see you in the next video. Take care.